All right. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Childish. Back at it again with the next FAQ episode. Just getting an opportunity to give you guys some updates on the questions that I get constantly, in addition to just some channel updates that I want to hit y'all up. But before we get into that, let's just go ahead and put out the obvious. Generally, I try to put an event update for upcoming things. As you guys can see, we got a secret dungeon going on, the Wind Penguin Night, aka El Penguino. We got to get it done, you guys. As you guys know, we've had countless secret dungeons, whether they're 7-day or 3-day, that have been offered and have eventually turned into units that are required for fusions, or units that are required for certain dungeons, such as Necropolis and the Water Werewolf. Now, I say required, but it's not required, but I mean, you know, it's an available unit that you can utilize to your advantage. Definitely offers a wide variety of stuff. So let me see here. What else we got? Our next update looks like our epic fail summoning session. For those that have been following my channel since the beginning, you guys know that originally it was just the local epic fail community, Tavis, Cyrus, Physics, myself, and Dubbies. And we made videos every 2 weeks because we did not have the opportunity to put out, you know, realistic videos, you know, with lots of summons, because we were all free to play. And, you know, one of the best things that we're super excited to announce is that our channel has grown, you know, slowly and steadily, and now we have the opportunity, because of you guys, the subscribers, to basically make videos for you every week, once a week, for summoning sessions, because we're getting so many people that want us to summon. So again, thank you guys all for your support, and if anybody is interested in being part of that summoning session, shoot me an email, childish402@gmail.com, and we will go ahead and get the work done on the back end. Now, I do want to throw something out, that something that some people do in a certain way and some people don't. One thing I'm going to start incorporating with myself and Dubbies is, since we appreciate you guys so much, we want to give the people that give ourselves the opportunity to do summoning sessions the opportunity to give any shout outs to any one person or guild or anything that they want to do. Girlfriend, whatever you want to do, that'd be, you know, that'd be super awesome. I know that there's some YouTubers out there that you know, charge basically for the shout outs and whatnot. Some of those YouTubers are utilizing their accounts, you know, their YouTube to make money, and I respect that, because that is their, you know, one method of payment. You know, Dubbies and I have been blessed with the opportunity to have both of us have jobs, so, you know, we're not concerned about the side monies. You're always welcome to donate, but we are truly grateful for the opportunity to do this. So we want to give you the opportunity to give back to your friends, your loved ones, and give a quick shout out to anybody and everybody. Okay, let me see what's next on my list. That's how much of a baller I am. You know, I got to make a list because I can't keep track of all my stuff. ToA update. Childish, why haven't you been posting ToA videos? So you guys have seen my series over the times, you know, hitting certain milestones. I'm able to clear Trial of Ascension Normal, and I'm able to get to, I was able to get to stage 60 or so. That's kind of what I shot for. Reason being is I was just basically lazy. Once I got to about stage 60, it was at the time where I can basically take my units that I had available to get it done, and then from 60 to 70 it started to get hard, depending on what you know, round or version it was of Trial of Ascension hard. You know, as the human dilemma has stated many times, there's certain stages in Trial of Ascension where you know, if you have the greatest of runes, you might be able to get it done, you know, with RNG, but chances are you're going to start having to make certain units just to get past certain levels. And I neglected to do that because I was still at the time free to play and didn't have the opportunity to, you know, make tons of 6 stars just for certain levels. But now, since the channel is growing and we've had the opportunity to get a couple bucks back from the growth of the channel, I'm starting to, you know, make more and more units for myself, just to be able to, you know, clear certain content, of course, for your guys' entertainment. So hopefully I can bring that back here in the future for anyone that has any questions or concerns regarding certain levels, and or just wants to see me do some more Trial of Ascensions. All right, let's see what we got here. Yes, I'm gonna go and put this one out. The upcoming Educate and Dominate series. So if you guys caught Zero Bit's episode, I appreciate your support for watching that. That is the first of many videos that we're going to be incorporating, not just the top players in the arena, but the top players in the Guild Wars. So, you know, when I first brought on the Educate and Dominate, my thought was, you know, what could I do to give everybody the knowledge that they need to succeed? And I thought to myself, why not get the greatest players out there on all the servers, you know, from the arena? I've been able to do so with a couple. Unfortunately, some others, respectfully declined or just basically, didn't want to do it, or just never got back to me. So I thought to myself, in order for me to keep these videos consistent, because now we're on the 23rd video, I want to see what I could do to, step up my game. And I thought to myself, I'm a huge fan of PvP, but, with the realm of PvE, I'm a big fan of Guild Wars. And what not better than to get some, not just the top players in the game, but some of the top guilds in the game, global, Asia, and Europe, and get the opportunity to bring them on board and, talk about a wide variety of different things within the game, in the Guild Wars aspect, some of the things that they learned along the way, in addition to getting the opportunity to showcase some of their defenses, showing the defenses, how unique they are, the synergy, and why they're so successful. So I'm basically putting out this video out of pure excitement, or this announcement out of pure excitement, because the next Educate and Dominate video you see will be featuring Pinnacles, which is currently the #1 ranked guild in the global server. As you guys know, Malicious has been carrying it for quite some time, and Pinnacles was able to eke it out this time. Is it a fluke? Is it not a fluke? You're going to have to find out on the next Educate and Dominate series. Let me just say that this is by far my longest video, and definitely one of the top videos out there, providing some great knowledge. Let's give a credit where credit is due. I want to say right around that episode 14, Pug West of Aftermath was the one that kind of led the show as far as giving me the opportunity to showcase some of his amazing players in the Guild Wars, and that just allowed me to, take myself back to, where I got all started, and see if I can get this going for the next couple of months to give you guys more insight on that. We did cover Necropolis a couple of weeks ago, and so now we're going to be focusing on Guild Wars for that, in addition to getting anybody and everybody that I contacted with the arena aspect prior to. So look forward to that, you guys. It's going to be a pretty sick episode next week. And next up on my list, the new toy. So you guys followed the summoning session for quite some time. 2 weeks ago, I was fortunate enough to summon the Dark Mammoth Basalt. So I will be leveling that up. And actually, if you're seeing this video now, he's probably already 6-starred. We're going to be playing around with some runes, but I'm going to go ahead, before I start swapping runes left and right, I have a really nice set of Despair Revenge, and I'm going to go ahead and try to slap it on there. I don't have enough violent runes to make him useful for like a Guild Wars defense, or I mean I could utilize it for Guild Wars offense, but right now I don't have the violent runes to make him super strong. So we're going to be playing around with Despair for now, which is fine, and hopefully we can play around with him in the Guild Wars arena offense and eventually the Guild Wars defense, just to see if we can make it do what it do. Definitely got some stuff underneath my sleeves, but let's just say that Orion plus Basalt plus somebody else will be a unique part of my Guild Wars offense, so stay tuned for that. Let's see. Another questions that I've been getting is messages on the YouTube, right? So now, as you guys know, the channel grows, and sometimes I'll take a look at the videos that are coming along board and answer the questions as they come along. Still trying to answer every question that I get as soon as possible, but every so often I will miss a question. Don't ask me how I do it, but it just shows up in my YouTube feed later or my notifications later, and I miss it outright. So what is the best way to get in contact with me? If not the email, I recommend Facebook, www.facebook.com/ChildishPlays with a Z, not with an S. So I have a handful of people, I would say about 40 to 50 people that I keep in contact on the Facebook, sending me private messages, asking questions about their accounts or whatnot. As you guys know, the only type of account review I do is the subscriber showcase with regards to the arena. I don't do accounts specifically, but if you have a question, I'd be more than happy to answer it if you send me a message on the Facebook. That allows me to keep everything within one realm and not miss it on a random video. So make sure you go ahead and check out the Facebook page so I can get you taken care of as soon as possible. Next up, Necropolis B10. Have you cleared it? Or are you working on a team to clear it? I have cleared it, but I had to do it with a friend, unfortunately. The reason being is that during Rune Removal Day, I went ahead and swapped around a wide variety of runes. and was able to get extremely close, but never able to get the job done. So quick shout out to Beanie Dragon, one of the top players in the server, a Guardian 2, Guardian 3 global player that made it available to put his Lynette 6-star on there and give me the edge to get the job done and get the light and dark scroll. I will be making a team eventually to auto, but at this time I got some other things to focus on, Guild Wars being one of them. And I know that I'll put this out there. If Forrest watching, he made a comment on one of his recent videos that he does believe that the Necro is extremely, Necro B10 is extremely hard, and he predicts a nerf. This is one of those times where I'm going to have to agree to disagree, and we have a video out there. If you guys want to search for PJ Group. PJ Group is a Summoners War, another top player, another Guardian 2, Guardian 3 player that has created an auto B10 team with Theo, the Dark Phoenix, Fire Harpoo, Bella, and Lynette. And so obviously the Dark Phoenix is not a unit that people can get, but the thing of it is that 4 out of those 5 units are, I don't want to say common, but you have the opportunity to get the Dark, what's it called? The Dark Knight fail. I'm spacing off here. The Dark Knight. We'll call it the Dark Knight today. Magic Knight. There we go. Dark Magic Knight. So you have the opportunity to get it. 4 of those units. 3 of those units are farmable, and then 4 of these are farmable. You have the opportunity to get the Dark HOH. So what it's basically coming down to is I know that he has an absurd amount of great runes, but the fact remains that it still just comes down to playing around with what the units that you got and the runes that you got. I think that it's just simply a matter of time. I think that we still have the ability to get some units in there and get the job done. Could it be nerfed? Sure. Obviously no one's gonna question that, but or say no to that. But I really embrace the challenge, guys. If you're not there with the runes, like I'm not there with the runes, that's all you got to admit, and just continuously work on farming, Dragons B10 or Giants B10 to get the runes you need. But as you guys know, violent and or revenge runes are crucial for that round, and for me it just comes down to not having the runes. The units might be there, but the runes are not there, so continuously work on that. I do believe that this zone is going to be a situation where we can all farm it, but again, it's something that takes time, and rightfully so. I give it credit to CompToUs for making it reasonably hard so that people don't start autoing it 24 hours later. This should be something that requires us to make a completely wide variety of units and runes and strategies and tactics. If we be able to use one rune or one unit for the same 50 dungeons or whatever like that, then that's not too fun. It forces us to make some stuff and forces us to farm certain runes that we don't normally get, so shout out to them. Let's see, last one I think is the YouTube list. So as you guys know, one of the things that I do that most don't with regards to my YouTube channel is take the opportunity to use my YouTube description section to promote any and all YouTubers and streamers out there in the community. So if you are relatively active, your name should still be there. If you have kind of fallen off the bandwagon, haven't made any videos in 2 to 4 weeks, more than likely your name was taken off of there. I apologize, as I want to support everybody. I want to give people the opportunity to see the latest and greatest videos that people are putting out there. People that post once or twice a month, a random summoning session or whatever. I love you guys, but I want to give people the opportunity to get on there, and I basically ran out of room, so I need to figure out a way to get the new people up there. So if you have a YouTube channel that you're trying to grow, I have no problem broadcasting you on there, as long as you have some content available so that people can check out. If you have one video and you're like, hey, put me in your list, okay, that's not a lot of stuff. I need you to have some continuous content, regularly making videos, anywhere from 3 to 5 videos a week, so that people can tune in and check out your stuff and then give you some feedback, the feedback that you need to succeed. Boom. Done. I think I'm looking at my list. Yep, that is it, baby. I am done. I do have a very special announcement to make. However, this one I'm going to hold off until, I want to say, in a week or two, because I'm fine-tuning some stuff out. But until that time, guys, thank you guys for tuning in for this FAQ video. It's your boy Childish, or ChildishPlays, checking out. Take care. We'll see you next time, guys. I'm out.